welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krys the Maximizer, and I am a business coach and I help women start a profitable business that they love. I am so excited. Today is day one of my 5-day live series in honor of my 5-year anniversary of being Krys the Maximizer, my 5-year anniversary of starting my business. Not only is it the 5-year anniversary of starting my business, it's my 4-year anniversary of being full-time in my business. So actually tomorrow, August 19th is the official day, but I decided to do a 5-day live series to share a lot about my story. Your girl has a margarita, and I am ready to share all the tea about my journey. So, for day one, we're going to talk about how and why I started my business. I'm going to share key lessons, decisions that I made, things I didn't do, things I should have done, things I did do, all the things. I have this live scheduled for an hour. I cannot wait to chit chat with y'all. So, if you are watching, let me know in the comments, one, where you're watching from, and two, what is your business? And if you don't have a business, do you want to start a business? So let me know, one, where you're watching from, and two, what is your business? If you don't have a business, that's fine. If you are an OG subscriber and you have been watching me for years, let me know. I want these lives to be interactive, so please feel free to jump into the comments. I'll definitely be asking y'all questions, but I want this to be super duper interactive because so much of me becoming Krys the Maximizer was my growth on YouTube. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, but I became Krys the Maximizer because of my YouTube channel. If it was not for YouTube, I do not believe that I would be in the place that I am right now. So I owe a lot of my growth to YouTube. I even pulled out my planner from 2018. Can y'all see this? Here, Instagram, can you see? It says 2018. This is a Simply Planner by Emily Lay. It's from 2018. Can y'all see that? So much of the early version of Krys the Maximizer is in this journal. I have like a page and a half of notes here as a Google Doc, and I can't wait to share with y'all. So let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And do you have a business? Let me know what your business is. If you don't have a business and you're an OG subscriber, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm just so excited to be celebrating my 5-year anniversary. I'm so grateful that after 5 years, I'm still here. I still have a flourishing business, and I'm able to still do what I love. So let's just dig right into the story. I got my margarita. I haven't drank in a while. I've already taken 2 sips. So I'm already feeling it. I'm feeling good. And if you know about me in the OG days, a margarita and a live, I am lit. I'm having a party. So expect a margarita in my hand tonight, tomorrow, and possibly Sunday night too, because your girl is celebrating. It's my 5-year anniversary. I cannot believe that I've had this business for 5 years. Tomorrow marks 5 years that I started that YouTube channel and I uploaded my first video. Hey, Lydia, thanks for joining. I'm so excited to have you here. I can't believe it. Okay, so let's dig in. First things first, let's talk about why I started my business. From the time that I was a child, my earliest memories, I knew I wanted to start a business. I knew that I wanted to have my own thing. If you felt like you wanted to have your own thing, give me some likes, give me some yeses in the comments if you've known that you wanted to start a business. Like, I've known since I was a child. How? My mother would always tell me, like, when I would ask for money, she would be like, get a job, get a job. And I'm like, I'm a kid. Like, I can't get a job, but I figured out a way to make money. So like I was selling fans in the street in middle school, actually elementary school, 12 years old. I started a snowball stand with my sister. We did that for 2 summers until I got my first job. So I knew that I wanted to have a business. I'm struggling. I want to, but I don't know how to start. Then stay here at this live. Keep on following me. I'll be able to help you. Definitely. So and give me some likes on TikTok if this is resonating with you. Yes, I've always been an entrepreneur minded. Yes, you're in the right place. I'm so excited to have you, Sakina. So excited to have you. So I've always known that I was going to have a business. I've always known that I was going to be an entrepreneur. Not many people around me were entrepreneurs. My mother has been a seamstress since middle school. She's been sewing since middle school. She's been a seamstress since she was in high school, I should say. And it was her trade in high school. So for over 45 years, my mother has always had a side hustle of sewing. She's always doing alterations. So I always seen that side of her. It was never like a formal business or her main source of income. Now it's one of her main sources of income, but back then it wasn't. It was always just a side hustle, something that she always did to make extra money. But I knew in my heart, I wanted to have a business. Fast forward a few years, my sister has told me this in my 20s that I have a problem with authority. So I think that has to do a little bit with me working and working for someone else. And I've just known I was going to have a business. But you want to know the biggest hurdle for me? I didn't know what my business was going to be. And I see a lot of you saying that in the comments too, that you want a business, you just don't know what it's going to be. And that's okay. That's all right. That's what I'm here for. And I'm going to talk to you all a little bit more about exactly what I do and how I help. But if you don't know what business you want, you just know you want a business, you're in the right spot. If you started a business, but it hasn't been successful, or you stop that business for whatever reason, you didn't make any money, you are in the right place. Okay. And I hope that my story can, I know what it's going to be. That's amazing. If you know what your business is going to be, what are you trying to do? Let us know. But I'm not sure where to start. Okay. Well, then you're still in the right place. If you know your business and you need help starting, I'm your girl. And if you also don't know what your business is, but you know you want a business, I'm also your girl. So I've always been a hustler. So let's fast forward to after college. I moved to Florida, had Kinsley, and I'm gonna say my first grown-up attempt as a business is I started to sell coupon classes. So I've been a couponer since I was 18. Okay, a bakery. Gotcha. I've been a couponer since I was 18. I started couponing in 2008, and I learned trial by error couponing. So I always had a stockpile throughout college. I've always been a maximizer. Always. Like my mother couponed. And then when I was a freshman in college, my first month there, I watched the Extreme Couponing show. And I was like, well, if I'm going to put myself through college, I need to save money. And I don't want to spend money on toothpaste and shampoo and lotion. I can use that money to pay my car payment, pay my phone bill, or survive this college life. So I taught myself how to coupon. There was no YouTube couponing. There was no coupon classes. They were in person, but none in my area. I literally taught myself how to coupon, reading coupon policies off of a website, going into the store, fighting with cashiers, and reading the coupon rules at the bottom. That's how I taught myself how to coupon in 2008. So fast forward to 2015, I had been posting my couponing hauls on YouTube. No, I'm sorry. I had been posting my couponing hauls on Facebook and on my Instagram, my personal Facebook and my personal Instagram. So my college friends, high school friends, people that I met throughout the years are always saying, teach me, teach me, teach me. So Kinsley's barely not even 1 year old yet. And I start to try to sell coupon classes. And they were $25. They were in a rinky-dink PowerPoint and they were awful. I think I sold maybe 4 or 5 of them. I did one in person. I did 3 or 4 online. The content was great. The execution was awful. I didn't have a sales plan. I didn't have a marketing plan. Hey, D, I didn't have any of that. But I was trying to sell these classes in 2015. I was dealing with a spout of postpartum depression that I didn't even know that I had at the time. And I quit doing that because I was like, no one's buying. I had so many people on my Facebook post saying, teach me, teach me. And I'm like, the class is $25. You want me to teach you? I've been doing this for 8 or 9 years. Let me help you. At that point, I've been doing it for 7 years, 2015, 7 years. And 5 people bought. So I was so discouraged. So I stopped. Okay. Previous to 2015, when I did the coupon classes, when I had Kinsley, I had quit my day job that I had at the time. And I was working at some affiliate marketing. So I was making a couple $100s a month affiliate marketing, sharing promotions. When you sign up for this, I get a referral bonus. I was doing that for a year, did not pay the bills, and I was serving. So serving was really, paying my bills. 2015, I got my job at the timeshare company and I was an intern. I had a master's degree. They hired me to be an HR intern. I was making $13 an hour as an HR intern with a master's degree, a 1-year-old baby, a household to take care of. I started those coupon classes. They didn't work. I stopped doing the coupon classes because I was like, this ain't going to work. I still had the feeling in my heart that I wanted to start a business. I just didn't know what it was going to be, y'all. So I'm working as an intern, and then in 2016, January 2016, I got promoted to a sales recruiter. My salary went from like $30,000 a year to $65,000. So literally overnight, my salary doubled. The day she hired me was the day I started doing my new job, and I had to do my old job too. And I started making $65,000. So not that Friday, the following Friday, my income like almost tripled in my paycheck. And I was like, what in the actual heck? So I was a little bit more stable. I was out of my struggle period, and it felt good. I became top recruiter. I've always had to work hard. Now, I have a problem with authority, but if I'm under the right authority, I will work my ass off. I will be your top worker. I am a hard worker. I get my stuff done. So for 3 years in this company, I was top recruiter. So 2016, 2017, 2018, I was that girl. I was number one. Everybody was chasing me. I was getting all the accolades. I was doing the thing. Okay. I was probably the youngest recruiter. I was the blackest recruiter. I was the most educated recruiter. And I was the only recruiter who had to start as a freaking intern. Okay. I had to literally work 2 jobs for 3 months to prove myself that I was worthy of this role. Okay. So in 2017, you have stopped me. In 2017, the bug bit me, and I was like, I'm a great recruiter at work, so let me start my own business. So I thought at that time that I was going to start an HR business. So in my head, with a master's in HR, I wanted to be a small HR department for small businesses. So like if you needed HR, if you needed recruiting, if you needed I-9 document verification, if you needed hiring, anything, I was going to come in, you were going to pay me a consultation. I was going to come in, do all your HR stuff, and then go about my business. And if you needed me again throughout the year, you could just pay me, ad hoc when you needed it versus paying an HR person all year to be on your payroll. And I started off with just recruiting. I've been that way, sales and marketing since I was 16. I'm 47. Yes. So I started off like recruiting. So I started recruiting nurses, and I was starting with this company who had the jobs. You could make like anywhere from 500 to 5,000 when you recruited like a nurse or a CNA or LPN. And then for doctors, you can make anywhere from like 3,000 up to like 10,000 per doctor that you recruited. So I literally started that recruiting business for the money because I was like, I need to start a business, and I want a business that makes money. I want you to put a number 1 in the chat if you've done that. If you've started a business purely based on the money. Now, I know we want to make money in our business, but I mean, I didn't really want to do that. I just decided to do the recruiting side because I wanted to make money. I was nervous of like finding clients for my small HR department. I was nervous of like a conflict of interest with my day job. So I did not want to do the work to find the clients for the HR consultant. I saw it as an easy way to make money, just recruiting nurses with this company. And I was honestly, now looking back, when I started with that company, I was at the beginning stages of that company. So when I found them, they were just starting out. They were just figuring it out. They had grown since then. And I did double back and work with them again, but no way. But I did it just because I could make that $10,000. I never made the $10,000. I did hire a few nurses. I did make a few $1,000s, but never the $10,000 that in my mind I knew I was going to make. So in 2017, I started that business. And I did that for about 14 months. What I found is I barely broke even. I was spending a lot of time doing it, and I just didn't love it. Why is that important? Because I was spending after work time, my lunch break, before work, I was spending all my pockets of time working on this business. And I was starting to resent it because it wasn't making money. And I also didn't enjoy it. I was recruiting from 9 to 5, and then I'd come home and I'd recruit from 6 to 9 or 6 to 10 or 7 to 10, whatever, and recruiting on weekends. I was sick of it. I was doing the same thing all the time. And I was like, this cannot be for me. this is not what I wanted to do. I can't do it. I was like, I cannot. So in mid 2018, I stopped that business. But one thing I want to say that also happened to me in 2017 that was important to note in my why I started my Krys the Maximizer business. In 2017, I took a coaching program. It was kind of a course with like a live Q&A in it. It was called On the Road to Full Time. Because in my mind, this recruiting business that I was doing on the side was going to get me full time. Like I was going to be done with my 9 to 5. I was going to get into this full time. At this point, I had realized, and my sister had said I have a problem with authority. I was 27 years old, and I'm just going to be real. I was sick and tired of being around people who were in charge of me, who were not as smart as me, who weren't doing the actual job that I was doing. So the processes and the things that they were putting in place were like impractical, and they were making it harder to do my job. But they wanted me to perform at a level that I used to when it wasn't as many barriers in place. So I was starting to get like fed up with this job. And this is like 2017. So I knew I wanted to go full time. And I took this course at the end of 2017. Okay. So it was starting to heat up. 2018, I had a great year at my job. However, at the end of 2018, I found out that hold on, I'll make sure I'm in the right years. The end of 2017. The end of 2017 is when I find out that my mother has cancer. And I had to take off from work and do FMLA because my mother was in Baltimore. I was in Florida. She had cancer and she needed surgery. She had breast cancer and she was going to get surgery to get it taken out. Like it was at the place where they could take it out and they thought that she would be fine after it. Fast forward, Kern is okay. She's still clicking. She'll probably be on here at some point. She's fine. Everything went well. But I was terrified because I was like, what if she dies? Like, that's the first thing I thought. You hear cancer, automatic death sentence. I had seen so many of my family members die from cancer. I was freaked the hell out. So I immediately put in for FMLA. And I put in for FMLA for a year. I wasn't taken off a year, but I did intermittent FMLA for a year, which meant if my mother needed me, I didn't have to submit all the paperwork. My paperwork was in for a year. I could just get up, get on a flight, and get to Baltimore. I took 2 weeks of vacation in FMLA for her surgery so that I could be the one to take care of her after surgery because my sister was new in her new job. She was a teacher. She couldn't take time off. My stepdad worked. My aunt worked. Everybody worked. So I was like, I'm going to take off and take care of my mom because she would do the same thing for me. And this is important to the story because all of this leads to why I needed my own business. So I took this time off, but my manager was livid when I put in a year of intermittent FMLA. She read it as I was trying to take off for a whole year to be with my mom. And she reamed me a new one. The HR lady yelled at her for that, right? The HR lady yelled at her when she heard her yelling at me about applying for FMLA. Some things happened at work, and my boss at the time had the audacity to say to me that I should give this VP some leeway because her mom is sick. And with a straight face and no thinking, I said, my mom has cancer. Where's my slack? And I was not in the wrong in this situation. I was in the wrong in a lot of situations, but in that specific situation, I was not in the wrong. I was being accused of something and standing up for myself, and they didn't like that I was standing up for myself. So she told me to cut the VP some slack because her mom was sick. And I said, how about you cut me some slack because my mom is sick? And I'm not supporting it. Why do they always want the subordinates to give the VP some slack? But if you're the big VP, why aren't you giving me the slack? I'm the little person on the totem pole. Annoying, okay? So this happened in 2017. I left. My mother had her surgery in October. And I ended up staying because my mother's favorite aunt passed away during the time. She was devastated. She couldn't go to the funeral because she was homebound after her surgery. So she asked me to stay for another week. So I'm like recruiting while my mom had surgery. I'm stressed. They want me to get people hired while I'm dealing with my mother. I'm literally taking care of my mother, like wiping her butt, cleaning her drains, taking care of her after getting breast surgery. And I was just like, this is not it. Like, it was just this feeling inside of me of like, I cannot continue to work at a job like this. So that happened in 2017 after I was taking this class and I was so excited to go full time, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So 2018 rolls around, and a little bit through 2018, I was like, I don't want to do this business anymore. So at some point, I closed down my HR consultant and recruiting business because I was like, this is not it. But the bug inside of me was still like, I need to start a business. Also in 2018, your girl went through a lot in 2018, okay? Relationship ended. I had to move last minute. It was a lot in 2018. So I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this business no more. So I closed down the recruiting business. But the bug was still inside of me. So I was starting to feel like stuck at work. So I closed the business. I took a week off of social media. I deleted social media from my phone. And I started to pray. I said, sweet baby Jesus, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What business am I supposed to start? Because this 9 to 5 is not it. Okay. I had a decent year in 2018. I was still like one of the top recruiters. I think I was in the top 3 at this point. Okay. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? So I had no distractions. I wasn't watching TV. I wasn't on social media. I was just going to work, taking care of Kinsley, coming home. Okay. So the thing that was placed in my spirit was couponing. And I almost laughed at the good Lord because I was like, I tried that in 2015. Nobody's going to pay me to coupon. I was like, there's no way I can make money couponing. There's no way. There's no way. Hey, Nicole, thank you. I was like, there's no way I can make money couponing. So I keep praying, and it's like, couponing. And I'm like, ain't no way I'm going to make money couponing. I'm going to be stuck at this job. Okay? So I had been watching YouTube, and I had seen the holes in the pockets in YouTube. So there was so many amazing YouTubers, some of them I'm still friends with today, who do couponing content. What I seen was a lot of people would only post videos of them shopping at the store, but they would not respond to comments. No one was going live and like answering people's questions. They would post the deal, they tell you to Google the details, and they were not very helpful outside of posting the YouTube video. And everyone here knows you can learn from YouTube, but when you implement, there's nobody to answer your questions. Give me some likes, some yeses if you've dealt with that. I think we've all dealt with that. The cat, he's like jumping around like a person. We've all dealt with asking a question on YouTube and not getting a response from someone, not just couponing, just in any area, right? Most people don't respond. So I was like, that's a big area. Answering people's questions is huge. At this point, I had been couponing for 10 years. I was confident I can go to any store in any state as long as I know the coupon policy. If it's something that I need, I can save money. I'm that confident in couponing. Like, I can do it with my eyes closed. I can make a breakdown in 5 minutes. Like, I was that confident. I had couponed in different states, different ways, digital, paper. I can do it all. So I was like, people need more help. But on a whim, on August 19th, 2018, me and Kinsley went to, and I just looked at these videos today, and it is so cringy to look back at videos that I posted 5 years ago. We went to Publix, we went to CVS, we went to Walgreens. I recorded vertically these videos. My skin looks terrible. I had just got my braces, so my teeth are still jacked. My teeth were awful. Awful. Okay. I'm so grateful that I got my braces. I got my braces in 2018. Like 2018, like life was changing. 2018, 2019 were like the plates of the earth changed in my life significantly. And I didn't even realize what I was setting myself up for. But the one thing that I always wanted to change about myself was my teeth. I'm so happy I have straight teeth. Oh my God. Them braces was worth it. I spent thousands on braces. They hurt like hell. I would have spent 20,000 on the braces if I had to. Like oh my God, I can't even. So I got my camera. Okay. I'm going to talk about the details in a second. But I picked up my iPhone 6 and on a whim, we went to Publix, we went to CVS, we went to Walgreens. And I was like, Kinsley, I'm just going to record and we're going to post it on YouTube. And in my Publix video, you can hear my baby singing in the background. I don't know what the hell she's singing, but I just listened to the video today and her little 4-year-old voice, she's just in the cart singing. I don't know what she was singing. I don't know what she was saying, but I can't wait to play that video for her to hear her little sweet voice just singing. And Kinsley was my road dog for that first year on YouTube. She was my road dog. I mean, 2018 and 2019, baby was in pretty much every time I went shopping. She was with me. Yes, I got my braces at 28 as well. I was 28. My insurance almost didn't want to pay because I was over 26, but I cried and I yelled and they paid a portion because I was like, y'all got to help me out. I'm paying for this insurance. I've been paying for this insurance for 4 years. You're going to pay for some of these braces. Okay. So that's the why of why I started my business. I've always wanted a business. I didn't know what it was going to be. And it was literally on a whim. I do not suggest you start on a whim. It's 2023. You don't have to start on a whim like me. Now, that's the why of why I started. But let's dig into how I started. Okay. So the why I just gave. Now, why did I name my channel Krys the Maximizer? Okay. It's my anniversary, so I'm going to give y'all all the tea. I've never had a cool nickname. My name is Crystal. My family calls me Krys. That is a shortened version of my name. You take the last 3 letters of my name, you get Krys. That's what my family calls me. My mother only calls me Crystal when she's like introducing me to people who didn't know who I am, or like if she's yelling at me, she'll say Crystal. But my mother has my whole life called me Krys. My family mostly calls me Crystal. Some people call me Krys. I never had a cool nickname. My sister got a nickname. My mother got a nickname. My father has a little bit of a nickname. My aunt got a cool nickname. I don't have a cool nickname. And I was jealous. Like, I was the first kid from my mother. Like, why didn't you give me a cool nickname? So when I was thinking of my YouTube channel, I knew this and I didn't even listen. This is how you know it was the right thing. I knew this, but I didn't know this. When I started my YouTube channel and I knew I was going to talk about couponing, I said, I don't want my channel to be like couponing with Crystal or like coupon with Crystal, because this is about more than couponing. I said to myself, this is about strategically saving money, because couponing is strategically saving money. I was sick and tired of seeing people show you a table full of stuff that they got from CVS and it like promoted you to shop. Because if you're shopping at 5 stores every week and you spend $10 out of pocket at every store, you're spending $50 a week. If you weren't couponing, would you be spending that $50, $60 a week? Probably not. That's $200 a month. I've had clients come to me spending $80 a week at CVS, $50, $60 a week at Walgreens. They're spending $150 a week couponing? Absolutely not. So I said, this can't be just a couponing channel. It needs to be about more than that. It needs to be like saving money. But I was like, I'm a maximizer. The VP that hired me and fired me, you'll hear about that later, she was a Strengths Finder fanatic. Like, she made us take the Strengths Finder. I'm going to pull out my Strengths Finder assessment because I still got that paper in here. She was a Strengths nutcase, and she made us do Strengths exercises and talk to us in Strengths and gave us like the quarterly and yearly evaluations with Strengths, like all that. Ugh. My top strength is maximizer. My next 2 are futuristic and focus. I was trying to say them both at the same time. Maximizer is my number 1 strength. When I read the description of maximizer, I was like, this is me to a T. I've been couponing my whole adult life. I always want to maximize my time, my money, my energy, my effort, everything. I am a maximizer. So I was like, shit. I'm Krys the Maximizer. And it was like, ping. And I was like, oh my God. Like, and I even thanked the VP at one of our events. I thanked her. I said, listen, your strengths finder helped me discover like my YouTube channel. Like I named it because I'm truly the maximizer. Like I'm Krys the Maximizer. And it was like all the bells went off and it was like, ooh, this is it. This is juicy. I was like, okay. And literally, y'all, this was the thought process I had before I uploaded these videos on a whim. Because I knew I was going to start the YouTube channel before I left the house. I didn't know what I was going to name the YouTube channel until I came back home from recording. Because then it was like, you got to start a channel and you got to name it. So I had recorded. I don't even think I edited those first videos because I didn't even know about editing. I literally think I just took those clips, put them suckers together and put it in iMovie. I don't even think I like cut or did anything. But I named the channel when I got back and I was like, ooh, I like it. Fell in love. So I started my channel with no plan, no preparation, and no expectations. I didn't take a YouTube class. I didn't take a YouTube course. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Like, absolutely. I didn't know nothing about editing, nothing about sound, lighting, none of that. If you look at those first videos, they're awful. My face is like this in the camera. My sister was like, if you don't back up from the camera, like I just was like a fish out of water because I just didn't know. I learned how to coupon, try by error. Every week I uploaded a YouTube video, I got better. Every day I edited, I got better. Every day I realized I needed something new. A thumbnail, a description box, a good title. My titles are crap. Those first videos are just god awful. But I started, okay? Nothing was perfect. I didn't have a fancy camera. I didn't have a fancy microphone. I did not have lighting. I had an iPhone 6 and the desire to teach people how to coupon and to figure out a business that I was going to start. That's all I had inside of me, y'all. No lights, no plan. I had determination and focus is what I had here. At this point, I knew I wanted to quit my job by 30. Okay. So we're still in August 2018 at this point. So when I started my YouTube channel, I'll never forget that day. I called my sister, and I'm gonna bring out my book so I can give y'all some receipts. I called my sister and I said, sister, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time to get monetized on YouTube. I said, I just want to give myself a year. I want to do this for a year and I want to get the 4,000 hours of watch time and the 1,000 subscribers. I want to do this for a year. I want to do this for a year. She was like, okay, let's see what happens. That was my only goal, was to start making money from YouTube. Because once you get the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, YouTube puts ads in your videos and you make money when people watch the ads. That's how you make money on YouTube when people watch the ads. So I started posting. That first week, I posted 3 videos. The next week, because listen, I'm going to pull up the channel and I'm going to look at it right now. The first week, I posted 3 videos. I think the next week, I posted 3 videos. And pretty soon there, y'all, your girl was posting 4 to 5 times a week. Let's click on my oldest videos and let's see. The first week, we posted 3 videos. The second week, we posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos. When I told y'all that I was posting almost daily, that's the second week. Next week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was posting my little tush off. So I was posting anywhere from 4 to 8 videos every week. And I didn't really let up. I think the least I ever posted after that was like 3 videos in a week for the first year. I was posting like a mad woman. Why I was posting like that is like every time I posted, I would kind of see like my subscribers would go up and my views would go up. So remember, I started on August 19th, okay? August 19th. In less than a month, I had my first 100 subscribers. And you couldn't tell me nothing. So as you can see right here, this says September 2018. Y'all see that? You can see on September 10th, I wrote 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers on September 10th. My goal for the month was 140 subscribers. I wanted to be at 140. At the end of the year, you can see my actual, at the end of the month, I should say, my actual was 330 subscribers. So in my first 6 weeks, I had 330 subscribers. I was a third of the way to my goal, and I was not even 2 months in. I was like, what? So that was encouraging me to continue to post. Okay. I wanted my 1,000 subscribers. One thing that I was doing that I know now that I was doing, yes, all of my videos were couponing, and I did makeup videos that focused on me getting my makeup boxes, but it was like a haul. Like, oh, this is the makeup I got, and I'm going to put it on. So, but all of my whole channel is just couponing. It wasn't until later, years later, that I started sharing anything that wasn't couponing, grocery hauls, Dollar Tree hauls. It was all shopping. Okay. So that was September. I want y'all to see this, because we celebrating this. We're celebrating the 5 years of this glory. Okay. And then I'm gonna go to the next step. This is October. October is when it gets crazy. Remember, September 10th, I had 100 subscribers. October 8th, because that's about a month away, I had 500 subscribers. After that 330 at the end of September, I had 500 on October 8th. 500. I had stickers all up in this planner. 500 on October 8th. And then, y'all won't believe it, but on October 21st, I hit 1,000. October 21st, I hit 1,000 subscribers. On October 21st. So literally 60 days from August 19th to October 21st, 1,000 subscribers in 60 days. 60 days. Flabbergasted. Like, I was in tears. I had started a coupon beginner series, some of which videos people still watch to this day. Videos I posted in 2018, people are still watching today, right now. My coupon beginner series. People still watch it. By the end of October, I had 1,262 subscribers. So I had reached the 1,000, but now I had to get the 4,000 hours of watch time. So I kept on posting, and I kept on posting, and I kept on posting. At the end of November, we're at the end of November, my actual total was 2,191 subscribers in 90 days. September, October, November. 90 days, I had 2,000 subscribers. What in the actual hell? I was just posting. What I didn't know is that I was building an audience. What I didn't know is that I was making super niche content. So when I was making couponing videos, YouTube would suggest my videos on other people's couponing videos. So after you watch someone else's video, it would, suggest my video. People would click on my video and watch my video. And then they go watch my other videos on my channel. So that's how I grew so quickly, because I was super niched, and YouTube was like pushing me in the algorithm. Y'all, flabbergasted. Okay, flabbergasted. I was building momentum, so I did not stop. How was I able to keep this momentum up with a 9 to 5? I stopped doing anything extra. I wasn't eating lunch with my coworkers. I ate lunch with them once a week. Okay. The other 4 days, I was working on my business. I was not working at home. If it didn't get done in the office, I wasn't doing it at home. I wasn't doing any extra work at home. No, I don't want to go to happy hour. No, I don't want to do anything extra. Don't ask me to do an extra committee. I'm not available. I am unavailable. Remember, we're still in 2018. I didn't even get to the juiciest things of 2019 yet, okay? I was like, nope, I'm not doing nothing else. So at the end of 2018, I ended 2018 with 3,400 subscribers. 3,400. My first 4-ish months, I had 3,400 subscribers. And this one, I was really sticking up my planner. I was really feeling myself. 3,400 subscribers. I ended on December 29th. I didn't check. I didn't do the 31st, but December 29th, we had 3,400 subscribers. Now, I stopped writing down my subscribers after this. Okay, I stopped writing down my subscribers after this. I did. I'm going to share my YouTube channel, but I'm not going to share that YouTube channel because I'm starting a new one and I'm going to share that one with y'all. Just bear with me. You can still see the old one if you want, if you care about couponing content. But my new YouTube channel is where all the business content is going to be. And I'm going to tell you about that once I'm done this story. But as my anniversary, this story is so important to me. And I'm going to tell it, yes, every single year I'm telling the version of this story because this has been so life-changing for me. Like completely changed my life. And to me, it feels like a decision that I made on a whim. But you see how all that stuff built up to it? I started couponing in college. I didn't know that that was going to be the base of me starting a business 10 years later. Like I would have never known, right? I would have never thought that. So, but this is the other thing I forgot to say. On December 12th, these stickers are old, but they all come from Happy Planner. They're all Happy Planner stickers. Happy Planner stickers from Michael's and Joann's. On December 12th, I had 2,500 subscribers and I got monetized on YouTube. So I had reached the 4,000 hours of watch time. They approved me for monetization. And December 12th was the first day I had ads in my videos and I was able to make money. That was December 12th. December 12th through December 31st, I was monetized. YouTube pays you a month later. So whatever I earned in December, I was going to get paid on January 21st. Okay. For my first half a month on YouTube, my check was $342. So in January 2019, when I got $342 from talking on YouTube and teaching people how to coupon, I was like, oh, these people messed up. Because my whole life, I've always talked too much. I've been too loud. I've been told to shut up, blah, 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 blah. But now people want to pay me to talk? I thought getting paid to recruit was nice. You mean to tell me I get paid to talk about what I want to talk about? This is when I doubled down and tripled down and I was like, this is the business. I'm going to turn this into a business. It was that moment when I got that check that I was like, shit, this is my business. Like I am Krys the Maximizer. What I'm doing is working and I can get paid to do what I want to do. I can get paid to say what I want to say. I can get paid recording stuff that I was going to do anyway. I was posting every day. I had a beginner series. I was going live. I was answering questions. Once I got that check and I saw that I could make money from couponing, oh, all bets are off. The beginning of 2019 was horrible at work. This is the part where God made me very uncomfortable. I had a health issue where I was in the hospital. I had to go to the hospital. I wasn't bedbound, but I had to go into the hospital for a procedure and get checked every week for like 6 weeks between March and April. I was bleeding in the ER. And my director is calling me, asking me if I have interviews. I almost died from what happened to me. And she was asking about interviews. I was put on my first ever in my life performance improvement plan because I had missed my numbers. I was a sales recruiter. Remember, I had 3 good years where I was kicking butt. But in 2019, I hit a wall. And I missed my numbers a bunch. And I got put on a performance improvement plan. In 2019, I started, after this scare in the hospital, I started my first paid thing. So mind you, this is what, 8 months? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 8 months in, I started my first paid thing in my business. I started a membership on Patreon. It was $5 a month where I would answer your questions within 24 hours and I would give you some extra videos that was not on YouTube. Because I was like, I got to come up with more ways to make money if I'm going to quit this job. Also in April, I went to the Spring into Leadership Conference where I was crying in the corner because I had the realization that I needed to quit that job. I was crying every day. I was stressed out every day. And I was at this conference. I was in the corner. I was crying my eyes out with all these women like, I got to quit this job. I have to quit this job. I also, from the woman who runs Spring Into Leadership, Demetria, she's an executive coach. I joined her 6-month mastermind. And during her mastermind, it started like right after. So I think we started like in April or May, and we did like 6 months. So my plan with her was to quit my job by September. So in April, I made the decision that I was going to quit my job, like a serious decision. And I was going to quit my job in the fall. So I started to save my butt off. I was saving my YouTube checks, all the things. I also had signed up to go to a conference in June, called the Creative at Heart Conference. But I was using my YouTube check to pay for my Creative at Heart conference, and I was saving my money like out the wazoo. If I got a bonus, I saved it. Anything money I got. I also started Instacart. I didn't make a lot Instacart, but 2018, I actually started Instacart. So I did a little bit of Instacart, and I was just saving all of my money because I knew I was going to quit my job, and I wanted like 6 months of living expenses, but I didn't quite get there. So 2 conferences completely changed my perspective. When I went to Creative at Heart, it sealed the deal. Spring Into Leadership broke it open and made me realize I needed to quit my job. But when I went to Creative at Heart, and there was 100 women who had creative businesses, I was around wedding planners, photographers, copywriters, virtual assistants, project managers, all of these creative businesses. And these women were making $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 a month. And I was like, I didn't even know this was possible. I made so many connections, people that I still talk to on Instagram to this day. Okay. The woman who runs that conference, she was the woman whose class I took in 2017. The On the Road to Full Time, it was her class. And I wanted to go to her conference. And it's so interesting. Round 9 that I went to was the last conference she's had since COVID. Actually, I think she did round 10. She did round 10. But I went to like the last pre-COVID full-on conference, which puts a very special place in my heart because her conference was amazing. It opened up my eyes. But the best part, women were fawning over me because she reads every application. And she was so amazed that I was making money teaching people how to coupon. So all of these women were coming up to me like, Kat told me about you. You're the couponing girl. You're the couponing girl. You're the couponing girl. And I was like, these people know me. At that conference, I had an opportunity. I met Laura Casey. I did a whole photo shoot for the Power Sheets Intentional Goal Planner. Like I was in the 2020 Power Sheets. Like if you bought the 2020 Power Sheets, I was in those pictures on social media, in the little card that they mailed out to everybody, the thousands of people that got Power Sheets. I was in there because she met me. She saw my energy and she was like, I want you in the photo shoot. Literally. I was like, that conference was like the icing on the cake to be like, you got to quit your job. Like you cannot stay stuck. You cannot stay broken. You cannot stay with these people. They do not see your greatness. I felt like I was in a box and dimmed down in my 9 to 5. Like dimmed down in a box. You talk about a glass ceiling. I was in a glass box. So sometime after this conference and between my 1-year anniversary of YouTube, we had a meeting with our VP and it was a cluster. And I was so fed up that I want you to like this or put some yeses in the comments if you have been at your job and there's things that everybody who's not the boss wants to say, but no one says it. And we have a meeting after the meeting to talk all the crap about all the things we wish we could have said, but we didn't say it because we would have got fired or we would have got written up or we would have gotten some sort of trouble. Give me some likes. I know all of y'all have dealt with this, where it's all the things you wish you could say to your boss, all the things you and your coworkers laugh and talk about afterwards because you couldn't say it. All that stuff, I actually said it in the meeting in front of everyone. Like you can hear a pin drop for some of the questions I was asking because I was sick and tired of the BS. They were trying to hold us accountable for stuff they never told us. And I literally said in the meeting, how can you hold us accountable for something you never told us? And they were like flabbergasted that I asked that question. But it's like, if I never told my daughter to go outside and pick up the leaves, and it's not a usual chore or something that I've ever asked her to do, how could I make that something that she gets in trouble for that she didn't do when I didn't let her know that it was like a standard or something? It's not like she knows that she needs to fold up her own laundry. She knows that she needs to empty out her own trash. She knows that she should wipe down her own bathroom. She the only one that's peeing and spitting on the sink. So how about you clean up your bathroom? Right? Those are things I can hold her accountable for. Doing her schoolwork every day. She knows that she needs to do her schoolwork. Right? Charging her iPad. It ain't my responsibility to charge your iPad. I'll remind you, but if you want to play on your iPad, you got to charge it. Not my responsibility. Okay? You want the iPad, you got to charge it. You cannot hold people accountable for stuff that you never told them that you're holding them accountable for. That don't make sense. So there was a lot of stuff that I said in that meeting. So after that meeting, half of my coworkers were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said all that. The other half were like, watch your back, you're going to get fired. You want to know what my line was for probably 6 weeks? If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. If it's my time to be fired, if it's my time to be let go from this job, please, Jesus, put me out my misery. I was getting a headache every single time I got to the parking lot. Thinking about going to work sent me into overdrive. I was crying every day, headache every day, frustrated every day. Like, this ain't going to happen. Few weeks passed by. I missed my numbers once. I had been told I was on a fresh slate after my PIP. I got a new director. She said she was giving me a fresh slate, blah, blah, blah. The thing about recruiting that sucks is that I had 5, my number to hire was 4. I had 5 people hired on Friday. I needed 4. I had 5 hired on Friday. On Monday, only 3 of them showed up to work. So I missed my number by 1, even though I overhired by 1. Only 2 showed up. So as a result, I missed my numbers. So about a week goes by. It's the Friday before August 19th, which was a Monday. So maybe like the 16th. And when I tell you, the thought of going to work was so unbearable, I could barely lift my head up off the pillow. So I kindly text my manager and said, I'm not coming in today. I need a mental health day. Like, I cannot come in. I do not feel well. I did not go to work on that Friday. I woke up. I drove Kinsley to school because school had just started. I think this was the first week of school, maybe. School had just started. I wake up. I drive Kinsley to school. I come right back home and get right back into bed. I stayed in the bed all day until I had to pick Kinsley up. She did aftercare. I didn't have to pick her up until 5. Got back up out the bed at 5. Probably did some stuff for Krys the Maximizer throughout the day because my 1-year anniversary was on Monday. So I picked Kinsley up from school. We went about our weekend. I think we went to Disney that weekend. I had Disney annual passes, and we went to Disney that weekend. We couponed. Hey, thanks for joining. We couponed on that Sunday as always. And I went to work on Monday. When I went to work on Monday, August 19th, 2019, I had stories in my car of me celebrating my 1-year anniversary of YouTube. I had hit 1 million views on my channel. So 1 million little eyeballs had watched my videos. And I was so excited for my 1-year anniversary. I was going to go live. We were going to chit chat about it. And we did. We went live. We had a party, all the things. But when I got into the office, half of my systems weren't working. The person in charge of making those systems work wasn't answering her phone or her email to help me make it work. So I was halfway working until like 12 o'clock. The office was cleared out. And my manager asked to speak to me in the director's office with the director and the VP. So it's my direct manager, my director, and the VP who hired me. Crystal, how's your day? Good. Well, we're going to terminate you for performance. I said, okay. She says, we'll pay you out your PTO and we'll pay you for this week. I said, okay. She said, your manager is going to help you pack up your stuff and walk you out. And I said, okay. Is that all? She said, yes. I got up. I walked to my desk. I start to pack my stuff. That day, I had sold a bunch of couponing stuff to my coworkers. So I had my big Victoria's Secret bag. Half of my stuff was already packed up under my desk because I was already planning on quitting. I had set the date for September, pushed it back to October. So y'all know that your girl had a true date in here. This is my 2019. This is my 2019 one, okay? In here, where is it? I want y'all to see. I literally have my last day. I have been telling my coworkers that this is going to be my last day. This is October 18th. Okay. I had it in here. And this is from 2019, y'all. This is from 2019. I knew what my last day was going to be. Half my stuff was packed up under my desk. I had the big bag from selling my coupon and stuff that day. I sold them toilet paper and detergent and all kinds of stuff. Sold it to them. I had an extra bag. The Lord prepared me that day. Packed up everything I wanted. We had won an award. It's called an ARDA, which is the highest award you can win in timeshare. I took that because I busted my ass for that. The rest of that shit, I left it there. I took what I wanted. I took every pin, every sticky note, every highlighter, every paper clip, every staple, all of it. I took everything, okay? My work husband walks by and he's like, "What's up?" I said, "Termination." He said, "Really?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Let me know when you're done. I'll carry your stuff out." I was like, "Cool." So as I'm halfway packing, my manager's like, "Do you need a box?" I'm like, "Nope." So as I'm done, almost done packing, I asked her, I said, "Hey, can you go get the work husband and tell him that I'm ready?" She said, "Yes." I walked to the office where the VP is, and the VP and the director. And this was a new director. And she had tears in her eyes. Like the director, she did not want me to go because we had worked together kind of like previously, and she was new to the role, maybe like a month or two. She didn't want me to go. VP, she didn't like me asking all them questions in the office. She was mad. So I look at her and I'm like, "This is not your fault. I don't blame you." She's in tears. I look at this VP and I tell this heifer, I told her, I said, "Thank you, because now I can be great. I can be great." And that's when I started to cry. I grabbed my stuff. My manager's like, "Oh, don't cry." I'm like, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm mad happy. Have you ever been like so mad you cry? Like it wasn't a sad happy like I got fired. It was like I'm so pissed at this job. I'm so happy. When I walked out of that HR office, the HR managers who had me when I was an intern, tears. They had done everything that they could do to try to save me. It was on me when I missed them numbers and I talked back to her. That was on me. They were crying. The HR director who hired me as an intern, he called me, apologized, said he felt responsible for me, but he knew that I was going to be better outside that place. Do you want to know how many managers and people that I worked with that text me and said I was going to be better outside of there? So many of them. A lot of the people that I worked to very closely, they could give two shits. I don't think many of them really said much to me about the situation. Besides my work husband, I literally still speak to him to this day. Shout out to him and his wife. They have been nothing but amazing to me. And there's one other person that I talk to. Like if I see them, we're cordial, we're fine. But that was quite possibly one of the best things to ever happen to me. So on my 1-year YouTube anniversary, I get fired from the job. Fired. So tomorrow's live, I'm going to tell you the story about after I got fired and how it freed me and how that was the catalyst to Krys the Maximizer becoming a multiple six-figure business. Like me getting fired was the push that I needed off the cliff. And I don't want to give it all away now, so I'm going to give it all away tomorrow. That's day 2 because tomorrow is the actual anniversary. And I want to talk about all the amazingness that ensued after that firing. I called my mother. She was crying happy tears. Everyone was so happy for me that I got fired. Who was happy that someone gets fired? Who was happy? I wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't meant to be there. It wasn't supposed to be a long-term assignment. It was not meant for me. It was not meant for me. So that's the story of why I started my business and how I started my business. That's it. Like, whew, it was a wild first year. I am so grateful for it. I'm so happy that I took the leap and just started my YouTube channel. I'm so happy because that YouTube channel turned into this business. So I would love to hear your questions about my story in the comments. Now, for those of you who are asking about my YouTube channel, I'm gonna plug my new YouTube channel first. But if you want to watch my old YouTube channel, it's Krys the Maximizer. You can go to YouTube, type in Krys the Maximizer. There's like 38,000 subscribers on there. There's 1,600 videos. If you want a coupon, budget, save money, it's there. Go watch it. But, so my old channel is Krys the Maximizer. Just like my TikTok, Instagram, you can go watch it right now. I'm live on there as well right now. But because, and I'm going to talk about this on day 4, I believe. I can't remember, day 3 or day 4. I talk about how I pivoted in my business. So I was a coupon money saving coach for all these years. At the beginning of this year, I decided to pivot into business coaching. And now I help women start profitable businesses that they love. After going through my journey, after helping a lot of my money saving clients start their businesses, because they're like, fine, we got our money together, we're out the hole, now we want to make more. Women have a huge impact when they make more money. When you're paycheck to paycheck, you cannot make that impact. But when you make more money, you have an extra 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 coming in, you can make a serious impact in your life and your community. So I want to help women start their businesses. I want to help you at the very beginning stages. Turn your idea into a business or get your idea off the ground and make it the business of your dreams. That's where I am right now. So as a result, I've decided to take my own advice and go back to my roots and start another YouTube channel. So, the new YouTube channel is called Build a Business with Krys. Build a Business with Krys. I have the link if you want the link, so you can DM me and say, I want the link to your channel, but you should be able to go to YouTube and type in Build a Business with Krys, and it should pop up. Let's see, Build a Business with Krys. Let's see if it pops up. It does not. All of my old stuff pops up. So if you DM me for the link, I will give you the link. I'm also going to put the link in my TikTok and Instagram bio right after this. If you're watching on my old YouTube channel right now, I'm going to put the link to it in the comments. If you're watching on TikTok or Instagram, I will drop the link in my bio, but you can DM me and I'll give you the link to the new YouTube channel. If you're on my email list and you were on the wait list, I already emailed it to you, and I'll send out an email tonight with the link to the new channel for everyone that's on my email list. Now, if you are someone who has a business idea or you want to start a business, in honor of my 5-year anniversary, I'm having a bundle sale. Super affordable. And tomorrow's going to be the last day to get this bundle on sale. So what the bundle includes is my 25-minute mini training of how to start an online business. It's 6 tips to start an online business. So you can get that mini training, watch it immediately. It comes with a 2-page digital workbook with all the websites I cover in the training for you to start your business almost free, and all the questions I tell you to ask yourself about starting your business, coming up with your business idea. And then third is my favorite part. It's a Zoom Q&A for you to pick my brain and ask me all of your business questions. So that's happening on August 22nd. It's the day 5 of this live series, and it's at 8 p.m. Eastern. And you get this whole bundle for $15.55. So tomorrow's the last day to get the bundle for $15.55. So if you want the bundle right now, go to KrysTheMaximizer.com and click on Anniversary Bundle. It's linked on TikTok and Instagram and in the show notes of the YouTube. So if you want to get the bundle, it's $15.55. And tomorrow's the last day to get it for $15.55. It's going to give you access to the Q&A, okay? I'm too stupid to understand any of this. What do you need help with, Kimberly? You're not stupid at all. You're not stupid at all. And I'm more than happy to explain it to you in a different way. My Krys is Krys, but I don't think, because the channel is so new, I don't think it's coming up. So you're gonna have to send me a DM. I followed everyone who commented, so just send me a message. You can send me a message here or on Instagram at Krys the Maximizer, Krys the Maximizer, Krys the Maximizer, and I'll be more than happy to give you the link to the YouTube channel, as well as the link to get the bundle. But you can go to my website. My website is krysthemaximizer.com. The link to the bundle is there. If you want the link to the YouTube channel, I'm going to get that up on the website and TikTok and Instagram tonight. I'm going to put that up right now. And I'm going to eventually change all of my YouTube channel links to my new channel. Because the new channel is where it's at. So, what questions do we have? And I will be refreshing my website too. All that will be done in the next 24 hours. But my Krys is Krys. I signed up for the bundle and I subscribed to the new channel. Yay! We're so happy to have you, Nicole. Take it learning. You really motivated me. Thank you. You're so welcome. Also, drop your questions. I would be more than happy to answer your questions about my story, about getting started, questions about the bundle. I have 2 people who joined the bundle. I need to open up and see who just joined now so I can get you up here. But whenever you work with me and you join one of my paid programs, you get on my wall of fame. So we have Anetta, who snagged the anniversary business bundle. I'm super duper excited to work with you. And we have Teresa, who snagged the anniversary business bundle. Super excited to work with you as well. So we're going to get their names up on the wall of fame. And I'm going to see who else just snagged the bundle, because Nicole said she got the bundle. So let's get her in. How long have you had your business? We just talked about this. 5 whole years. Tomorrow makes 5 years since I started Krys the Maximizer. 5 years since I started Krys the Maximizer. 5 years. I can't believe I've been doing this for 5 years. It's crazy good. Okay, we got Nicole. Yep, 5 years. 5 years as Krys the Maximizer, 5 years with my business, and I just pivoted to full-time business coaching, which is so amazing. I've been doing that since the beginning of this year. And Nicole, super duper excited to have you in the business bundle. Okay, so again, in honor of my 5-year anniversary, I have a bundle for you. So if you are someone who's new and you want to start a business, if you have a business idea, but you do not know how to turn it into a business, this bundle is for you. I'm the business coach that wants to help you at the beginning. Most business coaches help you once you already have your business idea. I want to help you when you just don't know what to do, when you're unsure of how to make it all work. That's where I want to help you. I want to help you get started, which a lot of business coaches do not start at that level. They want you to already have your idea, already have your offer mapped out. So this bundle is for you. The bundle includes a 25-minute mini training. It includes a workbook, and it includes a Zoom Q&A session with me. It's a group session, but it's basically like a coaching call. So I'm going to run this like I run the coaching calls in my group programs. So if you want to try to work with me before you make a long-term investment or a long-time investment, it's $15.55 for all 3 things. So you can go to my website, krysthemaximizer.com, Krys the Maximizer, or click the link in my bio on TikTok or Instagram and click anniversary bundle. It's $15.55. And tomorrow's the last day. Tomorrow is the last day to get the bundle for $15.55. I'm going to be increasing the price tomorrow. It'll be available until the 22nd, but the price is going to increase on the 20th. So my anniversary is the last day to get it this cheap. Okay, so let me put the bundle link on YouTube if you want the link on YouTube. On my old YouTube channel, and I won't be able to go live on my new YouTube channel until I get a certain amount of subscribers. Once I get a certain amount of subscribers, my lives are going to stop on my old channel and they're going to go to my new channel. And if you want the link to the new channel, you can DM me. Hold on, let me get y'all the link over here. Whoops. Okay, there's the anniversary business bundle. Illinois certified sexual wellness educator. Ooh, I see something. That was my hair. Building a business to educate, encourage, and empower women. I've been watching since 2018. I'm ready to learn more from you. Yay, Olivia. I love that. Yes. We love a good sex education. Yes, girl. We need that. Come on. I would love to help you. I would love to work with you. Whoops. Hold on. Okay, let me see. I see a couple questions. Hold on. Let me get to the questions. I'm trying to see who else is signed up for the bundle. That's all. Okay, let me see. Okay, I see some questions. How you feeling being the owner of your business? Okay, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's having a business is not easy. It's not easy. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done, but also the most rewarding. I'm in charge of my own time, which is a good and a bad thing. Let's get Nicole up on the wall. So excited to have you, Nicole. So excited to work with you again. I love, love, love working with you, Nicole. You're such a gem. It's the highest highs and the lowest lows I've ever felt. I would not trade this for anything. Have I struggled in business? Absolutely. Has it been very rough times? Absolutely. Have I had to Instacart and do some gigs to supplement my income at times? Absolutely. Have I had months where I've made $20,000 in a month? Absolutely. Have I had $30,000 brand deals? Absolutely. Have I sold a $12,000 coaching package? Absolutely. So highest highs and lowest lows. I would not give it up for the world. I would not stop my business for anything. There's not an amount of money that a 9 to 5 could offer me. There's also not a lack of hustle. Like if my business is slow, I'm going to find a way to make up the money. I'm going to find a way to sell a different product or service. I'm going to find a way to make it work for me. But quitting my business is not an option for me personally, and getting a 9 to 5 is not it. So if I have to Instacart and DoorDash to pay my rent while I run my business, I'm okay with that. But that's me personally. Because I do have a coaching business and it's not always seen as a hardcore necessity. It is seen as a luxury and something nice to have, which I completely understand. So with that, I love having my business. There are things I don't like about being a business owner. There's things that you have to do that I don't like, but I love my business. I will take the low lows over any low I had at my 9 to 5. My mental peace, like my mental stability is so much better being in my business. And my time freedom is bar none. Like I didn't work on Wednesday because we went to go see Beyonce. I came back home on Thursday and I was tired. I didn't work a lick. But I'm going to work today. I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm going to work Sunday. I'm probably going to work another 7 days in a row. And I'm fine with that. Because I haven't been working super hard in my business. But with this new YouTube channel launch, with this pivot I'm making, I have a new coaching program coming out this fall that y'all going to hear about real soon. I have a lot of new things that are happening. I have to work. So it's my hustle season right now. But I'm definitely going to be relaxing in December. I definitely have 2-3 vacations coming up. I'm going to Baltimore in September, which is really a work trip. I'm going to Vegas. I'm going out with my sister for her birthday. So like, I'm going to work hard in these pockets, but then I'm going to take a week off. I'm going to take a week and a half off. I'm going to go see my family. So that is unmatched. I can take my laptop and my phone and I can work from anywhere. If I have my laptop, my phone, and internet, I can work from anywhere. So I love my business. I love a coaching business. I don't want to have a product-based business because I wouldn't be able to fly anywhere and if I was selling lip gloss and I was still making the lip gloss and packaging it. So I personally love my service-based coaching business. Laptop, phone, internet, pen, paper to take notes to talk to my clients. If I had that, I can work from anywhere. My sister's a flight attendant. She's coming into town. She has an overnight in Orlando. Me and Kinsley, we're going to go hang out with her, Kinsley's also homeschooled, okay? So she's not starting school yet. But even when she is, like when we go to Baltimore, she's going to be doing school. I'm going to bring her schoolwork with us. We're going to live our life with our family. We're going to do school and work for maybe 2 or 3 hours a day. Then we're going to enjoy family. Then we'll take some days off even, you know? But the flexibility is unmatched. I can do pretty much anything with Kinsley. So she can do photo shoots, she can do sports, anything and everything. My schedule's available and I don't have to ask anyone anything. So I love being a business owner. Again, it's not easy. It takes work. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into Krys the Maximizer. It has not been smooth sailing this whole 5 years. I have struggled. I have been depressed. I have been in spaces where I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this, but I'm going to get out. But I've also had some of the best times of my life. I've worked with some amazing brands. I've worked with even better clients. And I've had so many opportunities because I had the availability to just do it. I have the availability to say yes or no of who I want to work with and when I want to work with them. My cat, he's like scaring the hell out of me, sounding like a person. I make my own schedule. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, hey, Brenda, I don't. I'm ready to learn. I would love to help you. Let's do this. That girl's still blessed. Let's do this. What city are you in? I'm in Orlando. So if you want to work with me, the best way to work with me is number one, to subscribe to my new YouTube channel so that you can learn more about my business tips. But number two, get this anniversary bundle because this is business coaching that I'm offering for less than $20. And I will not be offering business coaching at this price ever again. So typically a bundle like this will cost $50. So if you're interested in working with me and seeing if I'm your coach for a potentially bigger investment, whether it's one-on-one or my group coaching program, I would highly suggest you invest the $15.55 to get started. I have an 8-year-old, find it very hard to work through the summer. I actually stopped working until school starts next week. Okay, Olivia, listen, I would love to help you. I feel like a lot of people need what you have. And I feel like it would be so amazing to work with you to build like a coaching business around sexual wellness. Oh my gosh, I think that would be so epic. So epic. So yes, definitely snag the bundle. You can get the bundle on my website at krysthemaximizer.com. It's less than 2 trips to Starbucks, and I highly suggest you get it because it's going to be a way for you to get on Zoom with me and get your business questions answered. You get to pick my brain. Everyone gets to ask one question. I'm going to tell everyone, get your question out. I'm going to go through everyone once. Once everyone asks a question, then it's going to be a free-for-all. So if you have questions ready to go, it's going to be to your benefit to get them answered. And then you'll see if you like my coaching style and if you want to invest at a higher level in one of my other programs. I have a 1-year group coaching program and I have a 6-month one-on-one program. So I have a lot of opportunities for us to work together. Then I have a new program that's going to be launching on September 1st. That's a 10-week program. So there's a lot of opportunity for us to work together. But this bundle is the perfect way to see if I'm the person you want to work with. It's less than $20. And again, I'll never have a business coaching opportunity this cheap again. Like under $20? Absolutely not. Only because it's my anniversary. Only because it's my anniversary. Okay, you're very inspiring. Wishing you the best neighbor. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate that so much. Any other questions? This has been great. I barely sipped my margarita because I was so intense to talking. If you enjoyed this, I'll be live again tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. And tomorrow's my actual anniversary. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about how I got fired and freed. So I'm very excited to chat with you all about my story of like how I got fired and what that looked like after. Tomorrow's the last day to get the bundle for $15.55. So again, make sure you grab it. And if you want the link to my new YouTube channel, Build a Business with Krys, make sure you send me a DM. I'm going to put it in the link in my bio here shortly. We got 12 subscribers already. Yeah, so excited. Make sure you DM me if you need the link to the new channel and you can't find it, but it's Build a Business with Krys and it's Krys. And my website is Krys the Maximizer, Krys the Maximizer. Okay, and you can DM me on TikTok or Instagram for links If you want to work with me, if you're like, girl, I'm ready for one-on-one right now, you just let me know. I do have 2 one-on-one spots available in the month of for start dates in August. September's a little hairy. I have a couple people who are like, I want to start in September. But right now, I have August available, like an August start date. So, any other questions? There's a bunch of you watching on TikTok. Let me know if you have any questions about how and why I started my business bundle, which is $15.55, which includes a mini training on 6 tips to start an online business, a 2-page workbook, as well as a Zoom Q&A session with me happening on August 22nd, where you can ask your business questions. You get all 3 of those in the bundle for $15.55. That's on my website. The link is also in my bio. Brand new YouTube channel, Build a Business with Krys. The videos go live on Sunday. The first 2 videos go live on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. I don't have the exact date because I'm still editing the videos, but they will be up on Sunday. Olivia said I got the bundle, add me to the wall. Okay, let me refresh my page. Let me refresh my page. Okay, I see. It literally says a few seconds ago. Hold on. Let me get it here. Olivia, we're so excited to have you. So excited to have you. Welcome to the bundle. Yes, the Wall of Fame. Everyone loves it. My next program, the Wall of Fame, will be happening too. Probably going to get some different color sticky notes. We're so happy to have you, Olivia. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I need tape because they don't be sticking. Yes. For now, it's not going anywhere, Nicole. It's still gonna be there. It just looks different. You can see I changed some things up about it. It's just not my main focus anymore, But I'm still there. I'm still helping. I don't have any plans right now to close it. I'm still updating the coursework and such, which that could change next year. But as of right now, we're still good to go. What am I doing? Okay. Any other questions? Yeah, I don't have any plans of changing right now. Yay, we're so happy to have you, Olivia. Any other questions? This has been great. I'm so excited. May I ask, how old am I? Ooh, how old am I? I was 18 in 2008. No, for real. I'm 33. I'm 33. Yes, I'm 33 years young, which I can't believe. I really don't care. I've said a lot of personal things on the internet. So yeah, that one doesn't bother me. That one does not bother me. I'm fine with sharing my age. You look amazing. Thank you. My skin looks a lot better. Listen, I went back to look at my first YouTube video. My skin looked terrible. I can tell when I'm like drinking soda and stuff. And I also didn't have a clear facial care routine back in 2018, but now I have a much better, like I use my cleanser every single day, moisturizer. I even got an eye cream. I have a night recovery mask that I haven't been doing every night, but I'm about to start doing it again every night because it's really helpful. I also haven't been wearing my retainer and I feel my teeth shifting, and you don't know about my teeth. I was like, oh no, so now I got to get my retainer on every night. I'm wearing that sucker every single night because I'm not playing about these teeth shifting. I spent way too much money to have straight teeth. We're the same age. Yay. That's great. So I was like, I'm not playing about these teeth shifting, okay? So I'm going to get my retainer back in. Does anybody have any other questions? This has been awesome. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me for day 1 of the 5-day live series. Tomorrow we'll be live at the same time in all the same places, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow is the Orlando. We'll be live at 8 p.m. Eastern, all the same places. Tomorrow's my anniversary, so bring your favorite drink. I will be having another margarita, and it's Saturday night. So bring your coffee, bring your water, bring your wine, bring whatever floats your boat to the anniversary because it is a party. We're celebrating 5 years of Krys the Maximizer. I'm going to tell you the story about how I got fired and free, but we're celebrating. So bring your drink. We'll talk more about the YouTube channel. I'll make sure all the links are in my bio for the new YouTube channel and all the things. I'll even put the link probably on my website as well. Change my YouTube button on my website to my new YouTube channel instead of my old one. So be there. For the next 3 days, I'll be live on all my socials. And then on August 22nd, the day 5 live is actually a private live. That's the one that you have to buy the bundle for, and we'll be on Zoom on the 22nd. But yeah, join me on whatever platform. I'm going to be live on all of them. I want to thank y'all so much for joining. Thanks. I'm going to the website. Yes, go to the website. Get the bundle. If you get the bundle and you get on my email list, I'm going to send an email out tonight with the link to my new channel. So if you get the bundle in the next like hour or so, then I'll also inadvertently send you the link to the YouTube channel. Okay? So thank y'all so much. I went longer than I expected, but I'm totally fine with it because I love going live. I love being on here and engaging with y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the party. Make sure you bring your drinks, and y'all have a good Friday.